So we'll be hearing from Jonathan Gilbert now on organised mortgage fraud conspiracies. Please take it away.
Thank you, Hugo, and thank you for the invitation. Yes, I'm Jonathan Gilbert. I'm researching mortgage fraud at Cardiff University. Not the most interesting of fraud topics, but one that I'm finding quite interesting, and I'll explain why shortly. As with my predecessor on this, Peter, I'm utilising crime script analysis in order to get to the very heart of the organisation of mortgage fraud, beyond individual actors, whether or not it's the buy-to-let landlord who just wants to accelerate his kind of property growth, but looking at the role of professional enablers within those crime commission processes, but also kind of the micro factors, the situational factors that are needed, such as the ability to go to an enabler, a professional enabler, and also the larger, more macro factors, such as competition in the financial markets, where there's a lot of mortgage business there, products like self-certified mortgages, which was a kind of an open door to fraudsters in the noughties, as we say. So my methods are, I'm interviewing offenders, a dozen offenders, a cluster of which were involved in very large multi-million-pound mortgage frauds. Regulators, there's some restrictions with some, but I've got in with the SRA. Victim lenders themselves, I've already spoken to 5 or 6 different banks and building societies, and then law enforcement. So I'm also adopting a case study analysis of 3 multi-million-pound frauds, which involve multiple actors and various ways of victim targeting, and also some rather crude ways in which they did it, whether or not it's kind of falsified P60s or valuation abuse, etc. Also, I've collected a lot of data from the regulators. Obviously, they're policing the activities of their members. So I've gone to the Financial Conduct Authority, Solicitors Regulation Authority, and RICS, and I've been able to download loads of enforcement data, so I can start seeing patterns of what the enablers are doing that will obviously help inform the script creation. Also, I've got lived experience. I was a former solicitor who was involved in a large banking fraud, for which I received a 12-year prison sentence. And whilst in prison, I did a master's in counter fraud, counter corruption, and now I'm at Cardiff University, thanks to Mike Levy. Thank you. So there's a subdiscipline of criminology called convict criminology, but the academics involved there. So we're talking about offenders who then turn to academia. A lot of it's about the state of the criminal justice system, the prison systems, etc., sentencing. There's no convict criminology about where the academic ex-con uses his or her lived experience in order to form the academic world. So that's where I am presently. There are some very early interesting findings, how highly organized it is with multiple actors, obviously including the role of professional enablers, the macro factors, polycriminals as well. I've interviewed drug dealers who used the property and mortgage market to launder their proceeds. So yeah, it bodes well, and hopefully I'll start writing up in the new year. So thank you very much.